What's up everybody, Tiffany Outdoors here, and today we're going to do more stuff with the truck camper. Windows are done. Now is time to start the demo. I'm so nervous. Let's do this. There's the Hawk. Before there was a Tiffany Outdoors, there was Tiffany the Farmer.
On a U-turn when possible.
No, we're not U-turning.
Hi. Hi, what are you doing? Hi, Boo. What?
Alright y'all, I have a notebook. I'm taking notes, I'm taking measurements. I've got an angle finder here. Finding the angles to these pieces here. There's like that little piece there has angles on it. These have angles, that's got angles. This piece down here, I mean, there's like quite a bit of stuff that have angles on it. So there's that. So I think what I'm going to start doing is start peeling this this nose back. I'll start peeling it back. Oh, also in these corners, let's see, can you see that? Let's see. In the corners there's like a little plastic corner piece. I'm going to try and save those. Yeah, that little piece right there for the round over in the windows. I'm going to try and save that. We'll see if I'm able to when I start taking this apart. Oh, yeah. Also inside, I went in and I took that light down. There was a light there. I cut the wires to get that down. It's soldered into the fixture, so it's like an older style type thing. I've never soldered before, so that'll be interesting to do. Yeah. But anyway, alright, so first thing I need to do is I have to get up top. Get up top there. There is a seam. There's a seam right on top of here. There's like a few inches back and then there's a seam. I need to go up there and cut that seam and start peeling this back. I'm going to peel all that down, and the part I'm nervous about, y'all. And I'm going to keep that little jack stand there. Hopefully that'll hold a lot of this up because this stuff is so rotten. I'm going to keep that in place, so hopefully it'll hold it up so I can take measurements on the support platform there, because I don't know what that looks like underneath there. So I'll be doing that too. And I'm going to peel all that off. Oh yes, also there's two trim pieces here. I need to take those off too, so I'll go ahead and remove that stuff and get up there and start working on this. Okay, I'm up here at the top, and this is the seam that I need to break through. And I didn't realize it, but there are screws under here. See that screw head? I'm gonna have to peel that back and get underneath there, take this screw out so I can pull this up. Alright, I'm gonna work on that and come back to you. Alright, got the screws out. Now I'm going to go along the seam with this knife and cut the butyl tape. Okay, I've got it separated. Now there's staples all along on that side. I took the staples out on that side, but these staples here are still holding that up. And there's trim going along the very top side there, so I need to take that off too. At least peel it back to where I can get to that nose piece and peel that down. Like a lot of screws in this thing, it's in rotten wood, so most of the screws are free spinning, so I'm gonna have to take some time to pry that trim off so I can peel this stuff back. Once I get that done, I'll come back to you. Alright y'all, it's the next day. It's nice and breezy out here, a little bit warmer than yesterday. Oh, let me show you guys this. Check out this view. Can you believe how beautiful it is right here, right now? Oh my goodness. Amazing views. But, alright. So, came out here, I got all the staples out in the top. When I walked away to go get the camera, the whole thing just collapsed. Well, not collapsed, but the siding fell down, which is fine. So, I've gone inside, I've taken a whole bunch of measurements, pictures, and things so I can try and keep the integrity of the build intact until I can get templates or measurements and things like that done. So I'm going around taking pictures, doing videos. My next step after I get all of my measurements and notes and things written down, I'm going to start taking out that fiberglass junk right there. I'm going to take all that out. I got to put on my respirator, and probably need to put on some long sleeves too, so that stuff don't get stuck in my skin. But yeah, I'll do that, and then I'll start just seeing if I can get the siding off on both sides, and going back as far as I can to oh gosh y'all, I'm nervous because I've never done this before. I have zero idea what I'm doing. None. But we're gonna get this done. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take more measurements, get this wood that's fallen down. There's some, when it fell, that came off the top. There's like the top section that goes across there, that came off of there. And some of that came from the bottom section there, I think. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm gonna take some more measurements, some more pictures, get rid of that insulation, bag it up, and then continue on. Trying to capture these measurements is really tricky. Let me show you guys why. I'm having to kind of sort of play it safe because, let's see, trying to come across on camera, but this is what I'm measuring against. That is like all rotten and gone, so I really have to like kind of fill in what the measurements really are, because I mean it's hard to measure against something that looks like that, because as soon as I put my tape on it, it just crumbles. And let's see, where's that? Yeah, look at that, that's a screw. It's not in anything, it's just hanging there. It's not attached to anything. So trying to get accurate measurements is a little bit difficult, and this is what I'm up against. This is how rotten and deteriorated this thing is. So yeah, it's a little difficult. Right now I'm brainstorming on how these are put together, and I'm trying to figure out the best way when I start to rebuild this, what the best way is to put it together, because I'm looking at how it's attached, whether I want to use pocket holes with screws or what. So I'm really trying to analyze this. So I'm going to take some more careful measurements and I'll come back to you. Okay, y'all, I'm masked up, gloved up, got a bag ready. Now I'm going to start taking this insulation down. I hate that it's windy. This might not be the best day to be doing this on, but gotta do it. I'm going to switch to goggles instead of just safety glasses. With all this wind blowing around, I feel like goggles will offer me more protection. If you guys don't know, these are prescription safety glasses. They're Z87 impact resistant lenses, so I'm going to take these off and put on some goggles because this wind is really whipping around. And when I pulled out some of that insulation, I just saw a big plume of it shoot off that way. Ugh, nasty stuff. My next step is I'm going to make another one of these. I'm going to call it a jack stand. I'm going to make another one of these so I can put it on the end, closer here on the end. Remove that so I can take the rest of this siding off. And then I'll start taking the siding off on this side here also. I've got the jack stand built. It's right there. Right there. I also have a tarp out here. It's threatening to rain. So after I use a tool, I put it back because if it starts raining, there's only so much I can scramble and get by myself. And camera is number one. Alright, so trying to get this jack stand in place. I have an idea how I want to do it. I need to get some straps. I'm going to lean it in there at an angle towards there, get some straps, wrap it around, and then pull it towards me so it's until it's standing upright. That's my idea. We'll see if it works. Alright, you see I got the new jack up there. The old one's right behind it. So I'm going to take some straps, pull this up. That way it'll still, hopefully, fingers crossed, be holding that section up. And then I can take that one out and then take the rest of that siding off. I'm nervous, y'all. I'm so nervous this whole thing is gonna collapse. Y'all, it's so rotten. Oh my gosh, I'm really nervous. Alright, I'm gonna pull that second jack out now. Definitely gonna save these. I'm gonna use these as templates. Okay, well. All right. Taking a really good look. Taking a really good look, taking mental notes on how that is laid out so that I could put that tin back the way it's supposed to go. Okay, moving on. I'm gonna pull that out and add it to this pile right here. And then assess the rot and damage, and there's a little bit, not much, right underneath there. So that area is pretty well protected actually. So, but anyway, let me pull this siding out and get it stacked up, and I'll come back to you. Now that I have a little bit better access underneath here, now I can chip away at what's left of this and then start getting an idea of the framework that holds this part together. You can kind of see what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and take some measurements. So if you guys want to really see what these campers are made of, I think it's the steel that's holding it together, the metal exterior, because I mean, look at this. This looks like a big piece of wood, but it's not. It's only barely the width of my index finger. These are not big pieces of wood. I mean, it's kind of scary when you think about it. I mean, and the wood is so thin. It's like a thin layer on the outside, a thin layer on the inside. Like the siding, I mean, there is no wood on the outside. It's just the siding is right up against the wood frame. And it's just like a little thin piece of 1/8 inch Luan. I mean, but this is just so rotten. It's like ridiculous. And I'm afraid this right here is gonna break right at this section here because it's just barely put together. But anyway, all right, I'm just gonna continue on. I need to get some angle iron. I call it iron, but it's not really iron, but some metal pieces. These are rusted. This is the metal piece where the jack goes, where the jack stand goes. There's a metal piece right on the inside, but you see it's all rusted. I'm gonna get a new piece of metal and rebuild that corner. Well, I'll have to rebuild probably all 4 corners. We'll see as we get into this. But y'all, I've got my work cut out for me. I really do. I really do. All right, let me quit getting overwhelmed. I need to stop it. I'm gonna get this done. All right, let me take some measurements of the framework underneath, and then I'll come back to you.